Dude,
Plus,
I know.
I'm more patient.
I buy better snacks at the fucking grocery store.
Oh yeah, my son,
You know,
Daddy,
like,
can we have ice cream for breakfast? Fuck yeah, we
fuck,
can.
Oh
Let's
my
go. I
old,
just wake and bake. I want some ice cream too.
my
Let's fucking go.
a fucking 18-year-old probably be pissed if I didn't smoke before I went to the grocery store. I'd come home with some bullshit. She'd be like, "What the fuck?
Who the
I,
fuck is this guy?
Don't you
I,
ever go to the store without getting high first again?
I used to, I used to
Fuck's
swear
wrong
my
with
kid would
you?"
know when I would hide because he'd be like, can we get McDonald's today? And I'd be like, no. And then he would ask it on certain days, and I'd be like, yeah, let's go.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Get up!
Friday podcast. Welcome back again. I have no fucking clue what episode. I think we quit numbering. I don't even fucking know.
93.
93. It's your boy BG here with Dolph and the ever beautiful Rasta. I only did that because on my screen you're above me. You're probably gonna be over here somewhere. But either way, Rasta. What's up, girl? How you doing?
Ross is a good thing.
Doing better?
RastaKitty, if
I
you know
like
her
it.
from X.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they gotta use a full name, the RastaKitty.
Mrs.
RastaKitty.
Who
RastaKitty
I haven't been
Esquire.
enjoying thoroughly on X, and she's put up with all my bullshit, so that's good. Without taking offense or getting mad at me, so that's a big, huge plus that in my book for you being a cool chick. So
No, I don't get offended too often. I mean, for the most part, like I can tell like when things are jokes, like I can tell when
right,
people are joking for the most part. And sometimes like even when people are not joking, as long as it's not too bad, I can like play
right,
around it,
yeah.
like
I try to be like I'll fucking be, I don't know, I like fucking comments that I know are like cringe on purpose just to try to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then there's always like some kind of smiley face or some kind of I'm just fucking around type of thing. Like I'm not trying to be serious, but I like to just I don't know, it's fun.
He's just
Whatever.
a dickhead.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm a
I kind
fucking
of do the
weirdo. That's
same.
all there is
Dude,
to it.
I looked at my follows today and I realized I was down because whenever
Oh,
I
I
just go
dropped a bunch
crazy,
too.
I drop. Whenever
Yeah.
I go crazy on X, people just go like, "Fuck this bitch." They
Well,
leave.
What did you do?
I
What did you do
literally
to
just
lose?
dropped too because I went crazy, so it's cool.
Because I manically post and like sometimes I'll just post the dumbest stuff and people just get bored of it and go like, "Ew, this is annoying," and they just leave me.
I don't think
know if it's
that's
all.
it.
I don't know because I like all your posts and I see a bunch. I mean, I comment on a bunch of them, so I see most of them. I assume, and you don't fucking bug me or anything like that. Most of them are fucking funny or
I appreciate
or
that.
just a smoking hot ass or something like that. I mean, I'm just putting it out there, but
I mean, she does, so you can.
yeah. So I don't. I don't. I definitely don't get annoyed by your posts. I wouldn't say annoyed is the words I would use. No, but
I'm married,
I
so
all
I
in good
can't like
fun.
those. I just have to scroll by.
Yeah, he's married, so he has to act
You
like he
can't
doesn't
see the
see them.
likes.
He looks
Elon.
away.
Thank
He looks
Elon for
away.
that.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
I
but
know.
it's so honestly though, it's a respect thing with my
I
wife.
understand.
She knows that I'm interacting with people that post risky things. Like she understands that.
Yeah, because the
She
She also
internet.
has
knows that you're
access
in
to this
bed.
phone 100% of the time. Like there's no gray area. Like you'll never find someone that says Two Fried Eggs podcast reached out and said some fuck shit. Like
It's the
that's
internet. I
not
think
going to
that
happen.
she's just being understanding
Yeah,
of
it would
that,
be
which is
from me if
cool.
that
Because
happened.
like you just, and especially like on X, like it's one of the most provocative platforms I think out there.
Yeah.
So it's
But it's
almost
why
like
we're there.
yeah.
It's why we're okay
well,
there though.
because we can actually promote our shit and they show us love and don't fucking like ban us or try to knock us down or restrict us or I can do whatever the fuck I want on X.
No,
Yeah.
And it's pretty
I know,
freaking awesome. I'm loving it, honestly.
because like that's like my problem, like on Instagram, like so, like I think my big not take off because I'm not like big or anything, but like where I was
Right.
like, this is what I'm doing, like this is what I like doing, was like on Instagram because like Instagram was just pictures and everything back then, and I just did what everyone else just did, BSing. But then
Right.
like it became big, and then like videos became out of nowhere on Instagram, and I was like, and I just started doing it, and I was like, long story short, on a drug at the time. And like then I was like coming off of it and I had decided I was gonna post it all on the social media and I was gonna make it a thing.
Okay, I'm sorry, what was that about?
So I am a recovering addict. So I was
Okay.
on a drug maintenance drug called methadone.
Okay.
It's for like if you're
Yeah,
like taking opiates
heroin
and
and
stuff. Yeah,
hardcore
yeah, yeah.
Well,
opiates.
we've talked about my drug use on the
Yeah,
podcast and
Yeah,
stuff
I
as
mean, I
well.
don't care. I mean, I don't
crackhead.
care. Yeah, I don't care about talking about
I've
it.
done a lot. I've done a lot of weird things in my life. I don't know what you want.
But like, so I decided I was gonna like I was doing it and I was like kind of like just having fun with friends like on Instagram, and then I decided I was just gonna broadcast my whole decrease because I decided I was gonna come off of the methadone using RSO and weed, and I
Right.
Hell
was like,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna broadcast this and make it a thing because like I feel like this could help people because I was like 20 plus years I had never had a successful way to get off, even
Right.
off the drug maintenance. Now wasn't even the heroin. This is the drug maintenance that I was trying to get off.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it
Yeah,
was
that's what's fucked
already
up.
Methadone's
Yeah,
a
you just
fucking
get
hardcore drug.
yeah, you get
yeah,
hooked on the
so
stuff
I'm
you're
like,
trying to use to get off the stuff you're hooked
yeah,
on. Yeah, it
yeah, I
sucks,
know.
man.
And that
It's
was the
such a
thing is I
fucked
was
up
like, I'm
deal.
trying to get off this because I got off the drugs. I was like, and I knew I needed to this for a time period. I knew like I needed that, right? And like I knew like and I accepted that because like I was like, this is better than the alternative. But like I knew that when I had to get off, it was gonna be a fucking thing.
It was
Sorry.
gonna be a fucking.
Right.
No, you're,
No, yeah, shit. You can say whatever you
Yeah.
want. We don't give a shit.
But it was so
don't
it was
Yeah.
like
worry, we edit
two.
that shit out.
Yeah.
It was like
No,
2
yeah,
years.
yeah.
It was like 2 full years of me getting off of it.
Titrating.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that
2 years.
that's
Yeah, and it
how
was
long have you been off now?
off of it for 3 years.
3 years. That's fucking amazing. Good job.
Fuck yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Hell
And
yeah.
That's
then
hella sick.
yeah, the first day like I was clean was my son's birthday.
Nice.
The first
That's a
day.
win.
The day he was born was the
yeah.
last day. And then after that it was just trying to stay there.
Right.
So yeah,
You
it
ever
was
get
it's
close
pretty,
to
I've got-
rehashing that?
what do you mean?
Like relapsing.
Oh, so I have so in the very beginning I wasn't like I was really rocky. Like I had CPS. I had a CPS case because when he was born he tested positive, so it was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like a whole thing. I was really embarrassed about it, and I'm not anymore. And I don't mind sharing it so much because like it is
I'm
a
glad
reality.
we asked you if there was nothing you
It
wanted to
is a
talk about.
reality
It's like,
in my
Dude,
life.
the fucking addiction ain't no fucking joke,
No,
man. I mean,
it's a
it's
reality. It's a
addiction. It
reality
is
in my
what it
life.
is, you know. So.
And unfortunately, not every addict gets the chance to get clean for their kids. You know, it's
Right,
not.
that's
And it's not even
yeah.
that we don't love our kids. Like it really fucking sucks. Like it's really like
Yeah.
takes a fucking hold on you in every way, shape, or form. And even for this past 3 years, I've been clean for 3 years. 3 years mentally, I've been like I don't even know. Like I don't even know what's real in half the time because like my brain is like, you've never been normal. Now we're normal.
Right.
What do we do?
Shit.
it's a big
Hey,
difference. I was on opiates for
to
2
be
years.
fair, though, ain't none of us fucking normal. I guarantee you that. That normal shit don't exist.
Yeah, normal is
there-
relative.
There ain't no fucking such thing
No,
as
that is,
normal.
I've definitely realized that now. and actually, sometimes like I even like say like I mean not sometimes, most time I'll be like the people who like I'll be like the people who pretend or they're like everything's great. I'm like that's the
Right.
person that I'm scared of. You are who I'm scared of. You, the
Right.
person who's like everything's great in life and la 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 la. That's what I'm scared of because I don't know why you feel that way.
I'm trying my best to stay that way. Not necessarily that everything's great because I definitely Dolph knows I got a lot of fucking like issues that I'm not gonna go
Demons.
into now, like, you know, stuff like that. And you know, I'm on a fucking roller coaster ride. I've been on anti-anxiety medicine now for a while and all that bullshit, you know, just trying to make it and kind of figure out what I've been doing with as far as content and kids and life and work and everything, you know what I'm saying? And
It's at least easier when you
I
have
totally-
older kids. So I applaud you
Yeah.
for that. It's easier to have older kids because at least
Yeah.
man they understand and you can talk to them
Right.
and be like,
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Yeah,
I didn't take my anxiety meds earlier.
my
Yeah.
older kids are getting ready.
Oh.
Well, one kid is getting
I
ready
just
to
took
have a
them.
younger kids.
Oh yeah, you told me. I forgot.
I'm about to be a grandpa. So, oh my,
Grandpa
oh my.
Bosh. What are you gonna be called?
I went from Unc to Grandpa, I guess. So I don't know. Whatever. I'm not one of them dudes that cares what I'm called.
Really?
Yeah. Don't
Dude,
matter
nothing
to me.
makes me happier than figuring out what I'm gonna be called as a grandpa. I
It doesn't. I mean, like,
I was
I'm
adopted, so
I'm
like
not
I
called
had
an
to make
asshole or
my own
something, I'm good.
family, and like it was really tough for me. So like the have grandchildren is, I didn't think I'd live that long. First of
Yeah.
all, like
Well, true. Yeah, I didn't either.
I
when was
definitely
younger.
signed up to die when I went to the army. Like
Yeah,
let's go,
yeah.
like that was the thing, and
Yeah, that was the thought process.
now to like think that I'm probably 5 to 10 years away from probably being a grandfather. My kids are selfish. They'll wait until they're in their 20s. My youngest, my 6-year-old's planning his family right now. Like he's like, when I get married, we're gonna
Dude,
live in
his
this
little
room,
kid.
and you're gonna live over here.
His little
Crazy
kid's
fucking
like a
kid.
freaking
My
little
kid does
actor
that
and
too.
stuff, though.
My kid goes, I'm gonna take your car when I have my kids and take my kids around. I was like, this car ain't gonna exist at that time.
That's a
What's
great
good
dream,
thoughts,
buddy.
kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
Sure, I'll
dream.
pass this down to you.
To your
Hell
kids,
yeah.
nevertheless.
Yeah. I'm like, this motherfucker,
Like this bitch is old and piece of shit now. Think
Yeah.
when you get older.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
one vehicle parked in my backyard and one with the check engine light on that I use to get her around. So I'm just praying that one stays alive. Shit. Get the fuck out of here.
No. I'm like,
Kids crack me up, dude, the
I
way
know
they think.
I sort of the things he says. I'd be like, sometimes I'd just be like, wild. How? I don't know.
Yeah,
And
I got a
sometimes like
7-year-old too, so I
he doesn't
understand.
even watch like that much YouTube. Like the YouTube he does watch is very limited because like I'm very like like kind of like on it because like when he was 2.5, almost 3, like or whatever, I think it was 3. He was watching these like YouTube things on his tablet, and they were like Garden of Banban. It's games like that, like Garden of Banban, like weird stuff like that. And it was
Right.
just, but it wasn't the games. Like he didn't know that the things did bad things. They were using the characters in like a kid related way, so it was
Right.
weird. But like they were horror characters, and like he was like getting, and then he was like getting into these weird YouTube videos, and I was like, all right, we gotta like cut this out. But like, so I really like watch what he watches and stuff. So like sometimes he'll say things and I'll be like, how did you even figure that out? Like, how did you even hear that? Where'd you even get that one from? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
My son will ask me questions like I don't know, first of all, just so he can flex that he knows. You know, the sockeye salmon, where do you think where did they lay eggs? And I'm like, bro, I know exactly where they lay eggs. Do you? Actually, I do. Like, you're a dick.
I do with my monocle.
For real.
Oh,
Oh my
my.
God. I can't post him. My son is trying to be an actor and he has an agent and a manager and all this
That's
stuff.
adorable.
So I can't bring him in on our content.
Yeah.
Like the most that I did, I don't know if I posted earlier, but I have a picture of us gardening earlier but his back to me.
Yeah, because like not his face. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got in trouble last time I posted something. My wife came at me full force.
Can't do it.
Get that child off of that cannabis podcast site.
Oh my God, you don't even know, because in the beginning the same thing. Like Killian was a part of like, because like I was a canna mom. Like I was like promoting and advocating for that, and he was on, and like baby daddy, he was like, get him off. He was like, get him off. I don't want him on.
Yeah.
And I understood, but I think because I also wasn't doing anything, like I'm doing an act, like it was different, very family related. I was like, but this is like family related. It's not weird stuff, and I get it. It's just the internet.
Yeah. It's just the internet.
It's the
exactly.
internet, and people are weird, and everybody thinks that they're always fucking right, and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of weird fucking people. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I had someone. I mean, so crazy enough, I had a weird incident where I was on Instagram and I was doing lives a lot. And like I said, I was like very advocate for like canna moms and that kind of lifestyle, whatever, and blah blah blah. But I know when I was on my lives, my son was never around me. Like he didn't go on the lives unless I was inside not smoking. So I'd be outside, like whatever, if I was smoking. I had DIFUS come to my house. This was after I'd already closed my DIFUS case from like when he was born and stuff. They had called DIFUS on me saying that I abused my child on live and I was smoking in front of him and all this like crazy like accusations. But because they can't pull up the live, they had to come out to my house. So they had to open up a case for 30 days because they said I abused him. So because they said I abused him, they had to open a case for 30 days to do an investigation. So they had to investigate me for 30 days. Then it was another 30 days till they closed the whole thing. All because someone had figured out where the fuck I was and found my shit from Allah.
Yeah, I didn't have something like that, but back in the day, I did have a 30-day investigation open up on me because of I had one of my we weren't friends for a while, and then we kind of became friends again once he got rid of this chick. But long story short, she was cheating on him, and I found out and let him know about it. Well, of course that went.
I didn't talk to him for
haywire.
like 6 months.
Hey, shut up, bitch.
I was waiting for that.
But then she got pissed off. The chick got pissed off, obviously, because I fucking snitched her out. And so she called child, whoever, DFS or whatever the fuck it is, I guess, and told them that we were taking our kids and holding them under the blankets and blowing pot smoke in their face, is what they
You really
told
should
them.
not do that,
And
Bosh.
so they showed up
Probably
in my
should not.
house just out of the blue, knocking on the door,
Don't
and I'm
smoke
like,
pot, kids.
what the
Frowned
fuck,
upon.
you know? Yeah, well, of course, it's completely illegal back then too. It's not like it's legal like it is now. You know,
So it's
where I'm
probably
at,
so it's
where
even
I'm
worse.
at,
So now
it's
you're like
fucking
sweating
legal.
bullets,
Yeah.
like fuck.
Yeah, and well, what's fucked up is right before they showed up, like I was down in the garage because at that point I had a nice house at that point, and it had two car garage, so I'd go down there when I smoked.
Yeah.
And so I was out of the house, and well, it was attached, but it was still in the garage. So I had just got done fucking smoking when they showed up in the fucking garage.
Oh my god.
And so
of
I'm
course.
like, God damn it! So then I'm dealing with this shit. Nothing ever came of it. I mean, obviously I'm not abusing my children, whatever, So
yeah, you're a great.
I never even saw them again. Like they just showed up that one time, looked at the house, and left, and I never even heard nothing else about it.
Yeah.
I got something in the mail that said it was closed. But yeah, literally because I told I snitched on her for cheating on my friend. Yeah, I got investigated by a fucking child protection.
That was the same thing mine did too. They came once, and then it was just like they just told me I was under investigation, which meant if anything happened within 30 days, like they could like,
Well, y'all are fucking rookies. I was investigated for like fucking 2 years by DCF.
So CPS. Well, yeah, because you had a crazy lady.
I had a crazy ass ex-wife who was fucking.
God damn.
I had to pay $5,000 for my kids to go to fucking therapy and to actually like. I'm dead. Everything is fucking dead serious. That we had to go in there and I had to interact with my children in front of a therapist so they could see that I was or was not abusing my children.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it was a complete fucking nut roll. I had crazy ex-wife, and then I had a crazy girlfriend who I broke up with, and she got really pissed off and went with my ex-wife and lied about everything. Oh yeah.
What's so fucked up about this shit?
I like them crazy.
Apparently you all do. So don't fucking.
But I like them fucking Fruit of the Loom.
Again, none of us are normal. We're all fucking crazy. We're all fucking crazy. That's just the way it is. But
yeah, but I like them. I like them special.
What pisses me off too is a lot of people will sit there and be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have weed around your kid. You shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't." I mean, obviously, you don't want them inhaling the smoke and stuff because yes, it can affect blah blah blah. But the same fucking people that are bitching about cannabis and parenting and things like that will sit there and get stone cold fucking drunk in front of their kids and be completely out of fucking control, slamming fucking liquor and shit, bro. So shut the fuck up.
Dude, I know, and listen, like I said, with the smoke, like understand this. That's the one part I do understand is if the smoke is like unavoidable. So
if you're hotboxing a fucking room with your,
so
like,
the only,
like
the only argument that I think the drinkers and other people have is because when you drink, there's no smell, there's no lingering. Like your kid's not actually going to be like ingesting it. When you're smoking, you gotta like go outside. It is smelly, all that stuff.
My rebuttal to that would be, but I'm also still functioning. I can still work. I can still cook dinner. I can still do this. You can't do that fucking stone cold fucking. You're not gonna be a better parent stone cold fucking drunk.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's so.
I'm a better parent stoned only because I'm more patient
I'm more
of a
chill
person.
and shit, man.
Plus,
I buy better snacks at the fucking grocery store.
Yeah, my son. Daddy, can we have ice cream for breakfast? Fuck yeah, we can. Let's go. I just wake and bake. I want some ice cream too. Let's fucking go.
A fucking 18-year-old probably be pissed if I didn't smoke before I went to the grocery store. I come home with some bullshit. She'd be like, "What the fuck?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Don't you ever go to the store without getting high first again?"
I used to swear my kid would know when I would hide because he'd be like, "Can we get McDonald's today?" And I'd be like, "No." And then he would ask it on certain days, and I'd be like, "Yeah, let's go."
Hell yeah. When we're getting extra fried.
Yeah.
Shit.
But see, like, but that's even the thing. Like, I even like he I don't grow or anything, so he doesn't actually see it. He just knows like what these things. He knows what these things are. Like he knows what the jars look like. He doesn't touch it. I have everything. I have a mini fridge that has a lock on it, for my wax and stuff. And then all my flour is high enough that he doesn't touch it anyway. But he's very smart and he doesn't even attempt to. He just knows. He's been taught.
How old is he?
He's 6. He knows
6.
it's
Oh,
my.
see, I got a 7-year-old. I'm the same way. My kid's been taught, this is grown up
Yeah,
stuff.
and this is
But it's
medicine.
also been
That's
it's
what I
also
tell him.
been looked at like it's no
That's the
different
big
than
thing.
having a beer in the fucking fridge.
Yeah,
Like,
I
so
know.
my kid doesn't look at it like if my kid sees it or something, she's not freaking out about it. It's no
No.
different than her opening the fridge and seeing a fucking 12-pack of beer sitting there. She wouldn't fucking think nothing of it. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
And
So
that's the thing is
that's
too,
just
like
how it is
that's the thing
with
too, is the
me.
perspective of that is like you're just like what is like, am I making it like a weird thing? Am I making it where like they want to go
Yeah.
get it? Because like, don't get me wrong, like when I was young, the more you hid the stuff, the more I wanted
Yeah,
it.
it's like
Like the
okay, the
more
more
you were like,
curious it made you and
yeah, the
shit
more
about it.
curious it
Yeah,
made me.
exactly.
Like he literally like he's touched one of these before. He's been like, "Mom, here," and I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god!" Like, don't do that.
I'll be honest with you. I refer to it as medicine with my
Yeah, it's
child.
medicine.
I
He knows
refer
it's
to it as my
medicine.
medicine. It's
And
my
that's like, and
medicine.
he's even been like,
So,
"Mom, you need to go smoke your medicine." Or he doesn't say smoke. He's like, "You need to go do your medicine." Because I say do.
yeah.
I don't call
Hell
it. I say
yeah.
smoke. He'll be like,
Yeah.
"Mom, you need to go do your medicine." I'll be like,
Yeah.
well, "You guys shut up."
And
I
I'd
mean,
be like, all
yeah.
right, and that means
But
you
I
need to
do.
put some.
Okay,
That means you
lay
need to put
back.
some cartoons on and be good while I step the fuck over here.
I know.
No, my
And so
son
sit your
knows
little
exactly
ass
what I'm
down
doing.
and be good.
It's
Yeah.
medicine. I go outside to medicate. He knows. Like when I'm in here, I have exhaust fans, so I dab and stuff in my room. But
Yeah.
I have a full out exhaust fan that drags it out of here. Like I love that.
Yeah,
I do that in my laundry
I
room. I'm
smoke
actually
everywhere in
gonna
my house,
get
but
a
I
new
don't
little
have my kid
fan.
here all the time. So
Yeah, I do that in the laundry room. Like, I mean, during the day when no one's here, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one's here. Yeah, it's just me.
Yeah. But when people are here, I'm in the laundry room. I'm in the laundry room. Like if it's cold or bad weather, like that's where
Yeah.
I'll go.
I
Because there's
hotbox my bedroom every fucking night.
You sure do.
I-
You stinky
wish.
bastard.
I literally can't. Sometimes can't hardly see from one side of my room to the other. It's fucking hot box as fuck in here, man. I keep wondering if I open the door fast enough, if I can make a tornado with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It is a
Did you
luxury that I wish I had.
Did you ever wonder when you were a fucking kid, like if you made the shower hot enough and the AC was cold enough, if you opened the door fast enough that it would make a tornado?
No.
No, but I think when
So
like
maybe it was
people
just me.
It was absolutely just you.
I used to do the swirling with the drinks. I used to try to make them in the water bottles. I would just be like,
Oh, nice. Yeah, there you go. But
And
I
then
was thinking, like as a little kid, I'm like, hot air, cold air mixes. It makes a tornado if it starts spinning, and when you open the door fast, the wind kind of spins around the door.
I wasn't smart enough to put that together.
Whatever.
No. We were too worried about hurricanes, man.
Hey,
Shit.
I was slinging fucking baseball cards and McDonald's toys in the first grade at recess, bro. Straight up.
I was slinging candy.
I made a fucking enough money, and then when I got caught, they took my money, and I made enough that they used the money to buy my class a pizza party. Because I made enough nickels and dimes from selling fucking McDonald's toys and baseball cards at recess. I was a hustler. I'm a hustler, baby.
Always.
Hilarious. That's
So
hilarious.
funny. Fuck. Dude, ever since first grade, I've always had some kind of hustle I was working on. Fucking hell.
I was like,
Oh, yeah?
I was in the clouds. I was like, I don't know what's going on with life.
Right.
Wait, not you.
I was a fucked up kid, though, man. I was so fucked up. Like, we've talked about it, too. Like, my first run-in with the cops was at 9 years old. It was crazy.
That is pretty crazy. Thankfully,
Yeah,
That was when you
yeah.
were shooting that house?
Yeah, I was shooting a house with a BB gun because
Okay.
I thought the neighbor's dog was raping my dog.
The neighbor didn't have a dog.
The neighbor didn't have a dog, but
The
a
neighbor
dog
didn't
was
have a
in their
dog.
yard raping my dog, I thought. But, dogs were just trying to do the Humpty Hump. Well, my dog was screaming, and so I was a little kid, and it pissed me off, so I went and got a BB gun and went and shot out all the windows in their house. And then
I'm so grateful I don't have a BB gun for my son.
That's seriously the story, though. And then when the cops finally asked me, they said, "Why did you do it?" I said, "Because their dog was raping my dog." And then it turned out that they didn't even have a dog; it was just a random dog in their yard.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
Right? Exactly. This is yeah.
That was 9 years old, so that was my first run-in with the popo.
I didn't start getting ridiculous till 15. I was a pretty well-behaved child, I think, until then.
Yeah.
Until what?
Until 15. We lasted till 15.
What happened at 15? What turned it?
I don't know.
Drugs, sex, and rock and roll.
Probably all of it. Yeah.
That's fair. I did too. Like I got in trouble in fucking 8th
That's
grade.
about,
So
I think,
was
every
13.
teenager. 15 to 16 is
I was
where
just
it
always
gets
I got in
in-
trouble 13 for grabbing girls. We played grab
Whoa,
ass.
hold up! You calm
we
down, you
got in a
little
lot of
pervert.
trouble back. We
You
were
little
all
underage
pervert. It wasn't
pervert.
just me. It was girls and guys grabbing at each other and shit.
It was all silly.
Oh yeah, it was all mutual.
Hilarious.
Trust me, it was no fucking creepy shit.
Yeah, you just got in trouble for it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You just
Oh,
got in trouble
yeah.
because they're like, you
Yeah.
can't do that.
The nuns saw it.
Oh,
That's
good
worse.
lord.
Yeah, it was a
That's
Catholic
worse.
school.
They
That's
were
worse.
they
It
were
was
so
awesome. What are you
jealous.
talking about?
They were so jealous.
My mom told me she was going to send me to a Catholic school my
Sorry.
freshman year, and like I laughed. I was like, "Do not! I will get kicked out. We will not be here." And
That's
so it's
so
like you'll just
funny.
be wasting your money.
Yeah, I was the first kid in probably 10 years to get Saturday school there.
Our
Wow.
Catholic school children were very
Yeah, I was
bad.
bad.
We're very bad. Our Catholic school children were worse than our regular high school kids.
So you both had to wear like fucking uniforms and shit.
Yeah.
I only went to school till I was 15, so I don't, I didn't want to go too long and overstay my welcome.
I didn't want to go too long either, but I kept getting forced back. It was fucking stupid.
I did get my GED, and my camera's pissing me off because I see it flickering again.
Oh, your
I'm gonna
camera's
have
been
to use-
pissing me off.
I'm gonna have to use a different camera from now on. I'm gonna get a different one. I think it's actually the cable. I have 2 extenders put on it.
I have like no equipment. This is all just like raw.
Oh, you got some equipment, girl. I've seen it. Don't give me that shit. I've seen some equipment. You got equipment, all right?
I've been holding
You
this
got
tab.
some very,
like, hold on.
very nice equipment. Maybe not video equipment, but I mean,
I have lights. I play with lights. I have my lights.
Nice bong, too.
I'm not talking about.
Isn't it pretty?
I'm not talking about that
That's
either.
fucking, I know. That's why we're trying to moving on, Bosch.
Oh, sorry. I was still thinking of other. Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it look so cool? We took
Oh.
it back down again.
Well, and it's Pulsar, right? I'm a fan of Pulsar.
Yeah.
Shout out Pulsar. I like
Oh,
Pulsar.
I bet that's a really, really, really easy pull. Like, really, oof.
It looks so cool.
I gotta quit smoking this thing.
I
That's
gotta
what
mute you off so I can heat this, but because
You're
it's gonna be
fine.
loud as fuck.
We'll make the sound effects for you. Hey, look, I got the same thing. We're used to it.
We can't hear it at all. We can't hear it at all, Rasta.
Yeah, she muted.
Oh, never mind.
I muted for the torch. If you don't want me to, I don't have to.
Go ahead. You're good.
Oh, we
Turn
don't
it
give
on.
a shit. Whatever. Yeah. Fuck. It ain't
Yeah.
gonna bother us, no.
I wasn't sure. I didn't want to be like an interrupter.
No, that's what I was saying. I use the same
I
fucking
can mute
shit.
you if I need to.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm so
Yeah.
used to like Instagram
do whatever
lives
the-
when I have to like mute myself and stuff. So like I like
Yeah.
and Instagram used to pick this up so bad. It used to be so loud and so annoying, and people would hate
We
me
can't
for
even
it.
hear it.
Yeah, it's
See?
super quiet right now.
That's
It's no
awesome.
big deal at all.
And I can
Yeah.
mute you in the editing, so you ain't got to worry about nothing. You be you and have a good time and ignore Bosch's questions.
Definitely smoke weed. Hey,
I'm
you listen
I'm
here,
really
pal.
good at ignoring people. It's really it's really a really good
You
trait
did
of
a
mine.
good job earlier.
Yeah, damn it. I'm gonna keep trying. You just watch out, girl. No, I'm just playing.
You see the comments? I know how to ignore
That's so
people.
funny.
I know how
I'm
to ignore
fucking with
people.
you. I have fun. Like half the time, I'm just at work, like fucking laughing.
You should
at
see the
my
people I
screen
don't
like a
answer.
dumbass.
You see the people I don't answer, and then the other day someone was like, "It'd be cool if you followed me," and I was like, "It'd be cool if you didn't ask for a follow."
Right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie too.
What?
Where they send you a deal and they're like, "Oh, I followed you. Want you follow me back?"
Yeah.
No.
No, because the only reason
I'm
you
like, if
follow
I saw
me is
your
so you can
follow,
think.
then I'd follow you back, but I didn't
Yeah.
clearly.
Or if I saw something I liked or something, you know.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
But now
yeah.
there is a lot of people that I just have followed just because I realize they're like part of the cannabis community, or even if small, big, whatever, it doesn't matter. Like if I see you and you're like 420 friendly and blah 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 blah, I'll click on your shit, and if you got a couple posts or something and you're active, I'll follow you. I don't have an issue with that at all.
Yeah,
And
same.
if I find out you're a douche, though, I'll unfollow you just as fast.
Oh, I just touched my fucking banger.
Oh,
Oh,
don't do that. That's always fun.
no, we burned my
Oh,
finger.
damn, it got you good.
Oh yeah, it did.
Oh, God. She's going to be in pain now. Get the ice cube. Get the ice cube.
You should have
Mustard.
seen. You should have seen when I
Mustard.
first started dabbing, man. On my fingers, I would drop bangers. I would like, oh my god, I was a mess.
I'm brand new to it, really.
I was a
I've
mess.
only
I would break a banger like every day.
Dude, this fucking
Cleaning
thing
it
got me
so
fucked.
high. I
Thing
would be
is
cleaning my
still
bangers.
pristine.
Dude, I threw my beads
not getting
away.
hot.
I don't have
This
beads.
is the
I
hot
don't have-
knot, so I don't care that it's not clean because like the hot knot. So I love that I can abuse this shit.
What
You're
does
gonna have
that
to
mean?
explain the hot knot to me,
So,
because
like,
I'm new to this stuff. Kind
So
of.
like the bangers, like I clean them after each use.
So
I don't-
Yeah.
I torch this shit after each use. I don't clean it.
Oh, okay.
I clean
so you
it
just burn it
so,
off
like-
every time.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I can clean it, but like, why? The whole point of this thing is to actually do this. So that's why I do it like that. And so after every few uses, I'll put it in alcohol and then torch it all off again.
Right. Interesting. I clean mine after everything, but then I'll sit there and fucking,
Oh, shut
yeah,
up.
you shut up.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Woo! That was a hell of a hit.
And we
I
got my
wish
pinky at the same time.
I
Burning my
need
fucking
freaking
fingers off.
lungs. Yeah, that sucks. Now you
The
gotta
thing
sit here you're gonna be sitting here with a burnt ass finger.
I got, we got. No, I can't see. Oh, you can't even see. I got like one here, and then the pinky
Yep.
has it.
Dude, I've been careful because the first time I started, because well, like I said, I've just started doing this maybe, I don't know, 6 months ago or some shit. I don't even know. But yeah, the first few times I was burning my hands, I've learned to be really careful now. I haven't burned myself in a while, knock on fucking wood, but
I used to torch my bangers clean before I was really good at alcoholing them and stuff. I used to torch them clean with my hand. I used to hold it from the bottom
oh
and
no
just be
shit.
torching it. Dude, you just wild. I don't even know.
I no
Wild.
way I could do it because this thing is hot.
Yeah, dude, but so like what I would do is I would take breaks. I would like hold the thing, the part that goes into the joint. I would hold that
Right,
part,
right, right.
torch as much as I can that's far away, get that part, cool it down, then get like in the middle. I would do it in sections, and then when it
Right.
got too hot, I would put it down on the counter because my counter's marble, so it didn't burn it or anything. So I'd put it down on the counter, let it cool. Then I would put my finger where on the end where I first started, and I would go.
I got you.
Good
I'm always
Lord,
worried. I'm like
girl.
so worried right now because I torch mine. Like if they get any kind of like burnt buildup or anything on them, I keep them clean because I rip them on live stream every night, like 5 nights
Yeah.
a week. So I try to have at least one that's perfectly clean. But I'm always so worried when I'm burning it off that it's gonna fucking break or something, and I'm gonna burn my fucking house down.
So I've been doing this for like 6 years. Six
Yeah.
years, and that is not the way I end up breaking them. I end up breaking them by
Really? Okay.
dropping them.
Well,
I've
yeah, I
burnt.
broke one by knocking
Yeah.
the deal over, and it just fucking broke right at the seam
Yeah.
here or whatever. And I'm like, fuck.
But I have never
So
broken
you've never
one
had one break by heat?
by torching it because
Okay,
they're
cool.
supposed to be meant to take that. Honestly, it's
Right,
supposed to be meant to
right.
take the heat. Like it's glass, it's
Well,
quartz.
yeah, I mean,
Like
yeah, true that.
it should technically not break unless it's not real quartz. If it's not
Yeah,
real
unless
quartz,
if you get some knockoff shit, then you're fucked.
then
Yeah.
it probably will break. But
I
it
can
would
tell
take
you
me
if
about
if
a
you drop a
while.
bead out of there when it's hot and then you go to grab it and pick it up, it's not a good idea. So
No, don't do that.
I
Done
got
that.
these
Oh, I
little
keep
thingies
these.
now, little grabbers.
See, that's the one tool that I know I should have and I've never gotten. Can you believe that?
I
I'm like
love it. Well, because I keep a fucking jar of fucking alcohol. Like it's kind of dirty right
I
now
do
because
too.
I soak my bangers and stuff like that, and
Yep.
I've got beads just laying down in there, and so I just use that so I don't have to fucking reach
Did you
down in
guys
there with
see?
my
I mean, I
fingers and
can't see
shit.
you right now, but like in my little like I have this little cabinet and like I have like where all my bangers are set up. I think I showed
You
Boss
showed,
one
yeah, I've
time.
seen a
Yeah,
picture
yeah,
of it. You
yeah,
got all
yeah, a
kinds of
picture of
shit
it.
in there.
So
There's
like
a whole
yeah,
bunch of crap in there.
then there's like a little
All
jar
kinds
of
of
like
glass.
balls and marbles and caps and spinners and
Right.
stuff. And then I have two banger baskets, which is that little dip thing that you're using. They're called banger.
Uh-huh.
It's just the thing. I have two of those. I have two because I use one for my hot knots and one for my regular bangers. Because the hot knots I drop in full of dabs. So I don't
Right.
care if that get gross. My bangers usually are just from one time use, so it's not like super gross. So I'm able to use
Right.
that
Right.
alcohol like for a while. Like I'm a
Yeah.
saver in alcohol. Like I conserve my alcohol and I reuse
Speaking
it
of
a
which, I need to
lot.
shut mine. I'm fucking sitting here. That stuff
Yeah,
evaporates quick as
I
shit.
use it.
It, it
I'm
ain't
really good
cheap
at doing
either.
that. No, because and
I
I've
thought
gotten really
alcohol
good
was
at it
cheap
because
until
it's
I
not
started
cheap.
buying 99.9%. That shit
Yeah,
ain't cheap. It's like $30 for. I
but
paid
you can
Amazon's like
reuse
30
it
bucks a
so
gallon.
long. You can reuse it so
Yeah,
long. That's the best part about it is that
right.
you
As
really like.
long as
I
you don't
buy
leave that motherfucking sitting open. I get high, I leave it open, and the next day that shit's half empty. I'm like, fuck. There went fucking $3. That's
I know
bullshit.
I buy it off Amazon. I get off Amazon and
I do
buy
too. I
the
buy
carton.
Amazon.
Like I get like how many
I buy
bottles
this.
of it
This is
or
what I've
whatever.
been buying. 4 bottles. It comes 4 bottles. Look, I'll
I think
show
I
you.
get
Hold on.
16 bottles.
What the fuck?
She's
I'm
a
not
bigger
You
dog
get
than you, bro. What do you
no
want?
Yeah, well, I'm
joke.
getting them like in these. This is what I'm buying, and I don't know. Know who these guys are, but that's what
I've
I'm
bought
buying
those ones
off Amazon.
before, but I
And
bought
four, it comes
16 of
four to a
them.
thing.
Yeah, 16 of them.
16. God damn, girl. I'll tell you
What's
what
crazy though,
though. if
they
the
will
world
last
ever
me a
goes to an
long
end, you can
time.
make lots of fucking little cocktails to fucking light on fire and throw at motherfuckers. Like if the purge ever happens and shit, you are set.
Right?
You can make all kinds of fucking
But
shit.
the 16 bottles last me so long. Like, it really does because, like I said, I conserve it so well. Like, I even reuse it with my flour. And I don't
Man,
mix
I'm
my
so
flour.
wasting.
Like, I don't mix my flour and my, like, dab ISO. Like, I have 2 separate things. One basket for the flour, one basket for the dabs, one basket for the hot knots, one basket for the bangers. Like, I'm very fucking organized.
Dang. And
I
there
am
I am,
not.
just dipping all my
I
things
am
in
not.
one thing. I'm just
But I
dipping it
was
all.
not like
Everything
that.
goes in there.
I was not like that. I was bad. Like I said, almost every night I dropped a banger. I'd break one. I
All
broke
right.
rigs multiple times.
Motherfuckers are expensive. You better be careful.
Dude, you don't even know. Okay, I got a custom $600 rainbow rig with a
Oh my
matching cap
gosh.
and I have the matching cap because the matching cap didn't break. I'm pissed because it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful.
Oh, I would
But the rig was
die.
beautiful. It was fucking beautiful, man. It was fucking beautiful. I gotta find pictures and show you guys. It was fucking gorgeous, and it fucking yeah. And I saved the broken pieces for a year trying to beg someone to put it back together. And
Like a glass
every
blower or
glass
something to
blower,
fix it
they're
somehow.
like, it's beyond repair. You can't do anything. Like, it's not like a repairable thing.
You
And I was like, you can.
should have just made something out of it. Be like, just make me something so I have like a trophy of
I know.
my
I eventually
fucking
had to
what
throw
used
it
to
out
be.
because I got so mad that no one would fix it.
Right.
That sucks.
I was so
God
mad.
dang.
I was like $600 down the drain, and I was the last because I was like, that's when I started like buying like more expensive rigs for myself when I started being more responsible, and I was like, I want things that I like that I feel like are cool. Like I had this one monster rig. I'll show you. I'll just text you guys a picture later. He's really cool.
Right.
He was like $300, but he's fucking sick, and because I like
I need
doing
to
this.
up
Like
my shit. I literally
like
just started doing this. So like this is the only dab rig I have, and then I have a re-up bong that I won just on
yes,
X.
I saw that.
Yeah,
That
that
was
thing's
a cool
sick. But my
one.
fucking lungs can't hardly fucking take. I
It's a big
have
one,
to have.
right?
Yeah, it's a big one. I have to have. Well, that's what she said. But that's not what she said. I'm fucking lying. Anyway, but that's beside the point. It's little. I gotta go. The bong is big though. The bong is big, and I can't hardly hit it because I don't have good lungs, and I need ice cubes and all that fun stuff, and I'm too lazy to get ice cubes when I can just fucking put a dab in this thing, and then I pack my cones. I fucking buy U-bung cones by
Yeah.
like 200 fucking count.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah,
Because especially
U-bung.
if it's
How
something
about
you
you start
use.
sending us some shit? Actually, oh, when is this dropping?
He said, "Oh."
Next Tuesday.
Oh, by the way, I have a giveaway going right now, live for 50 U-bung cones, motherfuckers. Sorry, that starts this Friday.
Hey, dickhead. Don't be putting up free fucking advertising on our podcast. What's wrong with you?
Whatever, that's not they give they're doing they give me 50 cones to give away to some motherfuckers. BG cool, baby. Fucking hell.
50 cones.
I'm giving away 50
I'm
goddamn
making the
cones
promo for it.
right fucking now, bruh.
Like and subscribe, bitches.
Like and subscribe.
Oh my god, stop.
RastaKitty
My
has
kid
a
says
sweet.
that, and
Oh
it's
no, I'm not
hilarious.
gonna say that. I was about to say something about your booty. I'm
I
not
knew
gonna do
exactly
it.
what you were about to say. I was already on to you.
I stopped myself.
10 steps ahead.
Oh, jeez.
So
Dolph,
funny about
why is Dolph looking at us weird? What the fuck?
Because you guys are funny. You guys
but the
crack me up.
cones, dude, like that. I wish I was more of like a joint smoker. That's like the one thing that like I keep getting made fun of for because like I love glass. I fucking love glass,
Right.
man. It's an obsession. Like I had double the amount of bongs I had now. I got rid of half the amount of bongs I used to have a year ago.
I'm so
What
jealous.
did you do to get rid of a bong? Like I wouldn't
You
even know
sell
that.
them or what?
So most of them were like cheaper bongs, so I just threw them out. It wasn't things that like I was like
Oh,
it was just
God, that
things
hurts my.
because they were like cheap like so like in like the like
Ah,
there's
damn.
like
China made glass.
China made glass, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like really cheap.
This
So
is
some of
real
them
thin and
some of them
shit.
kind of smelled funny after a while, and I was like, I can't do that.
Oh, no,
And
I'm
then
not
some of
gonna
them were
say that.
just too fragile. I was like, fuck this, man. Like I'm gonna fucking no. Like I need my thick bongs. I need my thick glass. Like I need that shit. Like I need it to fucking feel like it's glass. Like this is
Oh
Right.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I
Dude,
bought this thing. Have you
that's
seen
cool.
one of these?
I have seen them. They are cool.
This glass, look how fucking
That's
thick
so
that
thick.
shit
That's like
is.
that.
Yeah.
That's like
See,
that
that's
re-up
nice
fucking
though.
bong. That thing
Like
is fucking
that's
heavy.
super nice, and that makes it
120
feel.
bucks.
Yeah, it makes it feel better, and it's not gonna like break as easy. Like it's not like it can't break,
Yeah.
but like you're not tapping that and it's cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
Dude, I
exactly.
think I could club somebody with that fucking re-up bong.
Yeah,
I ain't even lying. Like, if
dude,
somebody
I
broke in
have.
and I hit him over the head with that, there's still a chance it wouldn't break.
So I have another bong that looks just like this, but it's thicker and it's bigger. It's a Mav glass bong, and it has the same base right here, like this, the stick base, right? So I one time I was cleaning it and I was shaking it and it hit the end of the sink. It just looks like it was like, "Ugh," and then it was like, we're good. Keep
Yeah.
smoking, girl. You ain't gonna break
Yeah.
me. It just has a
That's
tiny little
nice.
crack, but like I was like, and I was kind of upset about it that it had the crack, and I was like, but it didn't break. So
So you said, like, in between us talking and stuff, just gonna switch a subject a little bit, but you said something about IRL content and that you've made some clips and stuff that have been done crazy, and I'm trying to get into some of that. So, like, what type of fucking, like, have you just done, like, little, like, what are we talking, like,
so
short clips IRL and different things
So
like
I
that, or
do
what?
so like everything I do has been like solo because I've never had friends in my state
Right.
that do what I do or that want to do what I do.
Same.
You know, I have friends in the
Same.
state that just don't do this. This is not
We
their
are not in
Right,
the
thing.
same
yeah.
state. I can already tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in New Jersey. If you don't
Yeah.
like to do this,
Well,
I guess
well
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the
I want to
Midwest,
ask
and
you where at, but I don't want to dox you or anything. I used to live up there. I lived in Edison.
Okay, that's further north. So I live 20 minutes south of Seaside. So like I know like a lot of people know what Seaside is because it's, whatever it was. It was popular.
right.
So like I live 20 minutes south of Seaside. I'm like 10 minutes from the ocean. So like ocean has been my life. I've always lived by the ocean. Like I
That's
wouldn't have it
crazy.
any other way. Like I don't think
I've
if I
always
lived
been landlocked. I've lived in Kansas City my entire life, so
I think I would die because I am so
I
water
don't know anything
needy.
else.
Like
So.
I know, but like I'm like if I feel like I feel it.
Well,
Like
and
when
I
I
that
am
walk
works
too.
around
too,
it,
Yeah.
but I spent
like
so much of my time was at Lake of the Ozarks, which is huge here, and it's like
I mean at least
the
you had water, so that's
Midwest's
different.
biggest
Like
lake, and
how
we
are you
always had
having
property,
that?
and I was always around water and boats and fishing and swimming and all that fun
I mean
stuff. So it's always been a part of my
lakes
life.
are
So
still water, so
I
that's
just
still
didn't get to
water.
the
But like
ocean.
yeah, the ocean is just something about it. Lakes kind of freak me out a little bit.
Open
Just 'cause
water
Are you
freaks me the
fucking
fuck
kidding
out.
me?
I don't know
Just
why
because
the
it's dark, like if you come up here, there's nothing in the water that's gonna fucking eat you. The ocean shit will eat
I
you.
know, but I don't know, I
Like
feel more
literally
comfortable. Is
eat
it weird?
you.
Is it weird? I
I
feel
can
more
jump
comfortable.
I can jump in, I can literally jump in a lake butt ass naked and I don't even have to worry about my willy getting bit. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
where she lives, there are lots of great whites.
Yeah.
Lots of them. Dude, O
Hey.
search, if you
Uh,
don't look at it, O search
hey,
on X.
I'm sure there's great.
Dude, we had one year where
Never
there
mind,
was
I'm not
just
even
like
gonna say
so
that
many
either.
sightings. There was like so many sightings one
Oh, I was
year. I was
about to
like,
drop
oh
a
my
bomb, dude. I
God.
didn't do it. I didn't do it. I bit my tongue.
Thank you.
I
Great,
shut
keep
up on
going,
that one. When
Rasta.
you were
You
talking
do your
about
thing, girl. Don't listen
hey,
to his shit.
it's not my fault. You're talking about great whites and only. There's probably great blacks there as well. Okay, you need to stop your racism over there, Dolph.
Thank goodness.
Okay, let's just knock that out right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But seriously,
I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I apologize. I'm
could you
fucking
imagine
dumb.
what a great black shark would be?
That
Oh my
would be
God.
fucking
No.
dude.
No, that'd be
Ultimate
ridiculous.
predator.
Great
Yeah.
whites are fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm shutting up now. I'm not gonna go down this tunnel anymore. Let's change the subject back to what we were talking about.
Tunnel vision.
Let's flip this switch. I apologize. Lord, I apologize for that shit right there. Okay, we're good now. Everything's been corrected.
Everything's
As
been
you're wearing a
corrected.
BBC hat.
Got some salt over your shoulder. What is that?
Yeah, something. Something. What do I gotta do? I gotta fucking like turn
Fall
in a
on your ear
circle
two
and
times
wiggle
or
my
something.
nose or something. I don't fucking know. Like fucking I Dream of Genie shit. I don't some wiggle my nose and
Repair a
fucking.
mirror. Repair someone's mirror.
All right. Anyway, so what were we talking
Moving
about?
on.
I don't
Sharks or
remember.
something?
Sharks. Shark life.
She was saying the
Shark.
ocean, that she loves the ocean. Yeah, I grew up on the Atlantic
Oh
also, so I
god.
get it. Like,
So
I
I'm
just
a,
feel comfortable with it. I don't know, like
yeah.
I totally am scared of the ocean. Like, so I'm not like I'm not scared of it because I am. Because every
it
time I go in it,
terrifies me.
and I get more anxiety as I get older, which is fucking terrible. I hate it because like when I was younger, I'd be like out not giving a fuck.
Oh
They'd be like,
yeah,
"Oh,
right.
they eat me. Who cares?"
Yeah, it didn't fucking
Dude,
matter.
I'm one of them guys that I'm in a lake and I don't want to. I'm so like even when I'm in a lake and I've been around it my whole life, like when I'm swimming or something, I don't set my feet still
Yeah.
because I'm always kicking my feet a little bit because if not, a fish every once in a while will come up and bite one of your toes or some shit, and you're like fuck, and it freaks you out. So I'm going to them dudes are either my feet are up and out of the water, my toes are, or I'm like just barely kicking them motherfuckers.
All
Like
right,
all right,
bro.
ain't nothing gonna bite me.
Listen,
You
I've
guys
been in
want?
the ocean my whole life. Brackish water, swam in it my whole life. Indian River, Banana River, St. John's River,
Show
which is
off.
no. Listen, I've never
Let's
had
do
a
it.
fucking fish nibble on my fucking toes.
You haven't?
And no, I have
Oh,
not.
it must be a
Bro,
Missouri fish thing.
you talk so much shit about Florida water, and you have shit nibbling on you in fucking Missouri, you dickhead.
It's just perch, a little perch like to suck your
Fuck
toes every
you.
once in a while.
Fuck you.
They're
Fuck
kinky
you.
fish, bro. They're kinky. You leave them alone. They like a little toe action, motherfucker. Fuck. Don't
My
judge
thing,
the. First
my thing
off, you're
is
talking
stepping on
about
things. Fuck
only the
that.
great whites, and now you're talking shit on kinky fish, motherfucker. What is wrong with you today?
No, I'm saying you're a dickhead for being worried about the water in Florida when shit's actually biting you. I've never had a thing bite me in Florida.
I am, bro.
Never had something bite me, dickhead.
Oh Jesus Lord.
Y'all
Anyway,
got
but
those alligators?
Yeah, but they don't fuck with you. They don't listen. I
Yeah.
saw a fucking gator up
Gators
there
are scary
in Clifton,
shit.
New Jersey, in the river up there. You know
I'm not
how
saying
fucking far north Clifton is.
I'm not saying they're not here. I'm just saying Florida's got them
A
rampant,
lot of them.
running,
Hell yeah,
running
they do, and they
rampant.
don't
Yeah.
fuck with you.
Yeah, literally a kid got ate outside of fucking Disney, whatever is down there.
It wasn't outside Disney, it was inside Disney.
Oh, well, it was a pond or something.
Yeah, it was
They literally
one
got
of their
chomped.
hotels.
Yeah. It's like a 5-year-old
Dead
or
ass
some
serious.
shit.
Oh my god, I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Oh
This
my
is a
God,
true
yes.
story.
Yeah.
The
A
mom
kid
let
got
the kid
drug in
play
the
by the
water at
pond. The
the-
mom wasn't paying attention or whatever, the dad or whoever, and the kid went over
It
by
was
the
the
pond that
Disney
was there
Beach
and got
Club
ate by a
or
fucking alligator.
something like that. It was a hotel in
That's a
Orlando
true
or
story, yeah.
Kissimmee, and it's on Disney property. And there was gators in the lake, and it came up and
Got
snatched
a
the kid off.
kid, yeah, crazy shit. Like this was
Oh
this was a
my
few years
god.
back.
It
Though.
wasn't
I
even
don't
big
know.
news in Florida. No, I'm kidding. It was huge.
Shut the fuck up! Oh, there's big news
So-
here. Here's national news. That shit was
That's so
crazy.
crazy. Dude, I don't pay
Yeah.
attention to this.
You
That's
were
why I
probably
don't
And
know.
that's why I will never live in
It
Florida.
was probably in your dark time when you.
But to be
when you weren't young.
fair, if a gator bites me, my fat ass is probably only losing like a fucking left titty or something. You know what I'm saying? And I can live without that. I got plenty more fucking shit, to rebuild. Like
There's
I got
something wrong
plenty
with
of
Bosch.
skin to rebuild my fucking body. You know what I'm saying?
Plenty
Like,
of
they can-
skin to
they can-
rebuild. What do you
They-
regenerate? Are you a
No,
lizard?
they're gonna, they'll graft my ass onto my face or something.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
It depends on what gets bit. I don't know.
Yo, stop, because don't even talk about it, because I know it's like it helps people, but that shit freaks me out because I've seen so many fucking
But
so many
yeah,
dark holes of
dude.
people getting grafts like on their
Oh
nose.
no, yeah. Oh, what? Okay, this was years ago.
God.
This was fucking years ago. But I work in customer service,
Yeah.
and we had a guy come in. I'll never forget it. And his nose was not where his nose would be, and it was off to the side. And then they had another piece of skin that was grafted from that hooked onto his face elsewhere, and they were letting it grow so that they could, as it grew, they could shape it back into a real nose. And I had to help him, and I could see inside his face.
I know. It's so crazy. And like I said,
It
I
was
understand like
fucking terrible. Oh, I'll
I know.
never forget that. I'll never forget that. That was creepy.
I watched too many like deep dives on like weird on like stuff that then has somehow gotten to
Oh,
that
I can't
like
do
stuff
it.
like
I
that. And
can't do it. Oh,
I'm like, because I can't do hospital stuff. Like I've never been like
No.
I queasy and all that stuff. Like
I
anything
couldn't
that
do
has to
it.
do
Yeah,
with
I
like
couldn't do it.
humans and like
I
like
black out.
can't.
Like I think because I've had some traumatic shit in my life, and as well as most of us here, or all of us here. But like, there's a lot of times, even times
Yeah,
when,
not
like
me.
when I get into like a serious fight, or like because I used to not be a great person, I'd get in a lot of fights and shit like that, and I would just black out. Like I don't remember like any kind
Yeah,
of like
your brain
crazy
just like
violence and shit just
disassociates
shuts off.
completely.
And
Yeah.
then like there would be times I would just come to and I'd be sitting on top of a motherfucker and his face is all bloody and I'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd just get up and fucking like leave because I don't even remember fucking doing what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
I
it
would
was
do
all
that when like I would
deserved. I mean, these
argue.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
deserve to get their ass whooped. And there's been times I've come to as well after I blacked out and I'm fucking laying there like, oh goddamn, this hurts.
You're like, ow,
I
what
just want my
happened?
mommy. I got my ass whooped.
God.
I've been on both sides of that stick. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hell, bro.
That happens
I
when
got
when I would argue. I guess like because wasn't like a fighter. But like
yeah.
like I get mad.
I
I get
shouldn't be
so
a
mad.
fighter. I'm only 5'6" and I'm fat, but I
I have
just
Yeah,
like
I had a
I
reason. I
do.
was at least big. Jeez.
Hey, dude, I fought some big motherfuckers. I ain't never ran. I'm not that smart, I guess.
No, I
Plus,
like
I
little
got
guys
short
like you that
legs.
type
What am
of
I gonna
fight.
do? Dude's legs are twice as fucking long as mine. He's one step is two of mine. I ain't getting away. The fuck? I ain't got no choice but to fight, motherfucker.
you're like, this is
Good
my
luck.
life. I've accepted
Yeah, fuck it. What am I gonna do? Waddle fast?
it.
Fuck, I got.
Waddle fast.
If I'm gonna waddle fast, it's gonna be towards him because I ain't getting away.
Waddle into him.
Well, they're not ready for that. Trust me. Like
Yeah,
anybody looking at
they
you, they're
see the
not ready for them
dude.
come
From
to
now
advance
on,
forward.
Yeah.
I'm literally, if I ever get another fight, as I'm 43 now, if I ever get another fight, I'm just gonna rip my shirt off and do the truffle shuffle. And if they don't laugh, I'm just gonna fucking be like, all right, dude, you win. Just whip my ass. I'm not even gonna fight back.
That's
I'll
it.
walk away. I have no interest in that. That like
No, well, all my
physical
fights, most of my
violence
fights
is.
were when I was running with bikers and
Yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah. You were a
And
dumbass back
it was
then, yeah.
bar fights. Everybody's drinking, bar fights, brawls,
Yeah,
shit like that.
drinking. Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
alcohol and fighting.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah, oh
never heard of
yeah.
a fucking smoke
Blackout drunk.
session fight.
Blackout fucking drunk fights are wonderful.
Who's heard of a smoke session? Hey, if you're listening to this,
Dude,
and
all
all of
my
our
fights.
viewers, a smoke session fight, I want to hear about it. Put in the fucking I want to talk about it.
Dude, I have had multiple.
We'll never get a comment.
No, okay, maybe all. I'm thinking all my fights were either at closing time of bars or clubs.
That makes
And it's
sense
like,
though. That's
oh,
like
all
usually
right,
like when everyone's
I'm
getting
not
kicked
getting any
out.
vagina tonight. We're pissed off now, and then everybody starts fucking fighting and shit.
You
You know
must
what I'm
have fought
saying?
a lot.
Like, damn. Yeah, I never got I'm fucking every night I go to the club, dude. That's why I quit going, bro. I'm fucking tired of this shit. God damn, I'll just go to work and make some money and buy me a hook. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Fucking hell, I'm playing.
Dude, I hated going to the clubs, but I always got dragged out because like everyone I went like hung out with like in the younger years like went to the clubs. That's where everyone went. But I
Dude,
didn't
yeah.
like want to go. Like it was not my scene.
My
Dude, we went to a club one time that like no like I'm not a high heels and like dress up type of girl. Like I can, but like it's not like
right,
I don't want to do it, but like it's just not my thing. It's never been my thing. So like my girl's wearing like this like fucking dress that's like I don't even know if it fucking was a dress. It was they
right.
called it a dress. But I was
My
wearing a
kind of girl.
t-shirt and jeans
Oh,
and sneakers.
nice.
And when we got in line, I was the only one who didn't look like that. And she was like, "You can't come in with me." And I was like, "Okay, bye." And I
Yeah.
left her.
See ya.
How old are you?
How old am I? 38.
Okay, so then you were around the time that those fucking the douchebags from Jersey Shore and like all that stuff. Like were the clubs that fucking Guido type shit? Was that real? Like like I wasn't
So,
living up there then. Like
so like to like an extent, yeah, but mostly because
because
they were there. Like it wasn't like that before
okay,
then. So like
Mm.
I don't know why
So it
they
became that
yeah, I
after
don't know
them.
why they made it a thing, but it wasn't like it kind of was, but it
Well, it was
wasn't
just
like
kind of like them going viral before people really went viral. Is what
yeah,
that
like
was,
so there
man. They were
was a
so
Jersey
fucking.
Shore show. It wasn't called the Jersey Shore show, it was a different show, but there was a group of people who were at the Jersey Shore and they had a different house before the Jersey Shore show was a thing, and they were like that, but they were from North Jersey, but they weren't pretending to be Jersey people. They said we're from New York. They were from New York, and these people pretended they were from New Jersey, and two of them lived in New Jersey. The other ones lived in New York. So it
Right.
wasn't the Jersey Shore; it was the New York Jersey Shore
It was
show.
just a mix of them. They were just
just
Yeah,
a bunch of
making. It's
douchebags is
all.
what
yeah,
it
and
It's
then
was.
just TV.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They
and
were
then
making up whatever they need to.
two of them now live in New Jersey. One lives not too far from me. One lives across from like my friend's like house, a Snooki or whatever her fucking name is. Um, so she lives
That's
like
funny. I
down.
still remember that chick.
She's
Yeah,
a fucking midget.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wasn't she the fucking crazy one that fucking
she
like
was like
punched
20
somebody
minutes
or some
north of
shit?
me or whatever. Yeah, she was the wild one. She was the one they made fun of in
Yeah.
South Park a lot.
Nice.
They sure
Fuck
did.
yeah.
Oh, bad.
So bad. That was so bad. That was
It was so awesome. What are you talking about? So bad.
That's so funny.
So the worst part about that was like that too. So like all my friends were into that show, and I've watched the show because like I'm young and I'm dumb and I just do things, right? But
Right.
like I wasn't into it, and then like everyone was like, "We're going to the club because they're there," but we'd have to stand online for so
Oh, it'd be
long,
For
ridiculous.
and
no reason.
we'd have to sign
Just to see those
waivers. We'd have to
guys.
sign
I never
waivers
got
to
into
say
that
that.
show that much,
So
so I don't know.
in order to go into the one store they worked at, I had to sign a waiver to say that I didn't talk about the show, what happened there. Like it was just so
Mhm.
weird. It
Yeah,
was
I
just
can't wait
weird.
for
It
that
was
to
like
happen to us.
it was so uncomfortable, and I was like, "This is weird. Y'all are weird.
Did
Just
she sign her
doing weird."
NDA?
I can't wait. I
No,
can't wait till
no.
I fucking make it and girls are standing outside waiting for me talking about how fucking weird I am and shit. Like that's my goal in life, dude. I just want to be so famous that people are like, know how weird I fucking am and fat, and they just don't even give a fuck. Like they're just like, we don't even fucking care that he's fucking 90 years old now.
Bro,
And
have you not realized nobody gives a shit how fat you are now?
I know, I'm just playing, but
Everyone loves
I
Posh.
just
Come
want
on.
everybody to fucking, dude, I want to show up somewhere and just have some
Like,
crazy
everybody
shit
loves
pop
tons
off,
of fun over
and then
there.
I'll fucking have an anxiety attack and be like, get me out of here. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dude, people would go to stand online to just see them work. These
That's so crazy.
emperors were
Yeah,
working. They were
their jobs
working
that they
their
got on the
jobs
show.
that
Yeah,
they were
yeah, yeah,
working at or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
People would go in to
Well, I
visit
can
them
imagine
working.
because
It was
I
so
mean that's
weird.
just like the
But it
MTV
was
deals on
weirder because
Times
people would be
Square.
talking to them like they were their friends. Like I went in with a group of my friends. We went in with five people at a time, or whatever, 5 people at a time in the store. So you go in 5 people. So it was like me and my girlfriend, and like 3 other people that I didn't know. And
Did you
like
have to buy something or something?
no, no, you did not. But and I did because like I wanted a shirt.
Was there
Like,
like rules that you could like just you like did they tell you like before you went in there, hey, don't just stand there and talk to them or do this, actually
so they
look
didn't really
around
get
or
too
like
many
were there
rules. Like they
rules
just
or what?
it wasn't like I can't remember the exact rules. I mean, like it was kind of like you got to go in there and kind of just like do your thing and like get out. You can't be like loitering because they have a line of people that they're trying to shuffle on in, like more people.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
Like I
would
more,
have
said,
done
more
that's
some
money.
dumb shit
yeah.
trying
And
to
then
get
like
on
if
TV.
they took our social media, they took our socials because if we posted about it, we would get in trouble apparently. Like if
Oh,
we
okay,
posted about it, yeah, you
uh
weren't allowed to post about it. Like if you like hung out with them and they were recording, and if I left and started posting about it, like they would like check my social, I guess. Like check
right.
your social, see if anyone's
Yeah, it's like
posting
having
about
people
it. Yeah.
sign an NDA type shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't need those.
But which is so weird because I'm like, you're just selling shirts. What weird shit? And I'm like,
I'm sure there was
Yeah.
some weird shit said in
I don't
there.
even
They're just
know.
what's
Guaranteed.
weird is they're just not wanting shit to be dropped before the fucking episode airs.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
guess
like they, it's just
hype them
it's
up and like,
fucking weird.
and
Plus
also because
anything to
that's
do with like Hollywood and shit or anything like that is always got to be a little fucking weird now. I feel like it's come to light that they're all a little different.
They're all a little fuckered up.
they're all different. There's like a few that I really like and I really think are like good people. I
But
don't
yeah,
know because I
Adam
don't
Sandler
know
better
them.
be a good person.
But yeah, there's a
Adam
few people
Sandler
that
better
if
be a
I
good
found
person.
out that they weren't, I would be really fucking hurt. Like I'd be like, damn,
Uh,
come on,
Adam
right there.
Sandler's the one that I think I'm like he's got to be a genuine cool fucking dude.
I feel
He
like
shows
him
up to the
too.
Oscars in fucking just regular ass fucking
He's
normal
at
people
least down for
clothes
his
and shit.
boys. That's the best. That's the
So
thing with
yeah,
Yeah,
him.
he's
He
one of
takes
those
care of
ones
his
that's got to
people.
be fucking cool as shit, man.
I don't
and
give a
I
shit if he's cool to everybody else. He's cool to his fucking people. He's
Well,
cool
I'm
to
just
his
saying, not
family.
involved in any weird shit. I
yeah,
feel like
yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
involved in any fucking
No, I don't
weirdo
think that.
Yeah.
I
Hollywood
just think
shit.
he's
I
like a
hope.
good person,
Yeah.
period.
I think he's definitely. I think if I had to choose one for sure, I think he would be like the one. If they were like if they were like put your money on someone, he would be
Well, he
like one.
puts his wife and daughters in
He'd
all of
be the
his
one I
movies
would
and
bet
shit.
on.
Like, that's
Oh
cool.
Yeah,
man, look, I just opened the pack. It's
Oh,
dead.
you
I
dumbass.
gotta charge it up. I can't open another one. Look at this shit right here.
yeah, that's why I hate vapes. Oh
I
my god,
know.
But I don't want to open them all. I want to just use this
I
one.
can't do any vapes either. Ugh, I can't.
Really?
It
You don't
hurt my
like any of
throat.
them?
No,
Really? They're
no.
smoother to me than like these are smoother to me than smoking anything, I think.
So when I first started, like I said, doing the social media thing and like getting into like promos and kind of like trying to do that world or whatever, vape companies were the first people who would give me stuff because it's cheap.
Yeah, I
They'll
got you.
they'll give it
Well,
away
and
because
then
it's a
the
vape.
weird thing is, like, some of them places you don't know what the fuck's in them things.
So that and like whatever. So like people so they would give me like vapes and I tried a bunch of them in the beginning and like always hurt my throat, always were bad. They would get clogged. I would be like, well, I didn't even smoke half of it, and it's clogged. Cool. Like, what's the fucking point?
Dopest,
Like,
Rasta needs one of these. Send her fucking one, please. Can we please hook her up with one of these so she can taste a good fucking vape? Thanks. Love you.
but now,
Yeah, these are amazing.
But also
They are
now
fucking
they are
amazing.
doing more live resin vapes. Like that was also before live resin vapes were a thing. You know, it was like a lot of like distillate and stuff. And
These are
just
diamonds.
Right.
These are liquid
Yeah.
diamonds.
Yeah, these are liquid
So that's what I'm
diamonds
saying.
too.
So now
Pretty
vapes
good.
are different. I did try one live resin vape.
Well, and one good. Oh,
What is
sorry.
that?
Fuck, I'm fucking terrible. Go ahead. I'm
No,
fucking
I
You are
crazy.
trip all the
terrible.
time. I trip
No,
all
I
the
was
time.
just gonna say
Bush.
one thing I know about this, and this is the reason why. Like, it's not the reason why, but it's one of the reasons why I like. And there's a bunch of companies that do it, but the dopest is like everything is on their website with all their fucking test results and fucking everything.
Oh, that's
like
his.
you can go
That's
through
what,
and
that what you were saying.
Yeah, that's just the
yeah,
dope. Yeah.
yeah.
I've gotten
Yeah.
bud from him before, and I've like enjoyed the bud. There was the one bud I didn't really like, and I like just said I wasn't gonna say anything about it because I just didn't enjoy it.
Was it micros or what was it?
It was a regular bud, but it just it didn't look good. Not like
Oh, I
bad. It
got
just
you.
didn't look good. It didn't look presentable. It looked like just
What was the
dry.
strain?
Right.
Because I got White Widow from him, and I liked the White Widow. I got Cherry something, and I liked that.
Cherry gelato.
I don't know
I
if it was
got a
Cherry
bunch
Gelato.
of
It
White
was like an
Widows,
orange. It was like an
smalls right
orange
now.
bag.
Yeah, the orange bag is there like I think they're midline or something. I don't know.
It was like an older one too. I don't even know if it's. I mean, he might have it. I don't know if he doesn't. I don't know if they don't stop making them or whatever. But I can't remember the strain specifically. But I just remember being
Right.
like, I just remember looking at I looked at the buds and they just looked dry and just not good presentable. I tried to take pictures and it just looked like I was like, I can't work it with this. So I was like, there's nothing I can do with this. It doesn't look good, and I can't tell you it looks good because it doesn't look good, and I'm gonna look like a fucking liar. Like I can't
shit!
do
Well,
that.
I would
You
have
know?
posted. I would still post pictures of it and be like, well, unfortunately, this one was.
So
that's what I do.
I give
anyway.
everyone an option. I give everyone an option. I'm either not going to talk about it or I'm going to talk about what I didn't like about it.
I don't give them an
two
option.
options.
I just do it in a way where I'm not trying to bash their company in a way
Yeah.
or anything like that. I'm just giving my opinion on a product. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So like I don't even give them an option, bro. Like if they're gonna send it to me, I'm gonna put out what I put out. But I also am not gonna put out a deal being like, God, this company's fucking trash. Fuck these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I'm not happy with it, I am gonna.
Yeah. There's been certain things that I've said about it, but that was the thing too. Is like my thing is like I post a lot. And I was like, I'm not just gonna post. And I was like, so I'm just gonna post like what I like, and you'll know what Rasta supports by what I post.
Right.
And like if you don't see me post it, I don't support it probably.
Yeah.
You know, like if you don't see it on my page, I probably don't support it. I maybe don't know about it yet. I don't know.
Right.
But if it's not on my page, like it's not something I'm gonna use. So I've like, I know and I've said, like I said, I give them a choice, and if they want me to post the thing, I will. But I don't even like to make that post because I just get like I'm just even like I don't even care.
Well, and that's to each their own too. Like I'm not saying I'm right or wrong in the way I do it either. You know what I mean?
I appreciate the honest reviews. I just personally, I'm just like
I don't like doing it. But there has been a couple companies too, like recently, and one of them wasn't a flower company, and one of them was where I was just like, the shit was bad enough where I just fucking was like, you guys fucking suck. Like, you guys suck balls. Yeah. Fuck you. I'm never doing business with you again.
And that happens though.
Suck a. What can I say on YouTube? Can I say pee-pee? Suck a pee-pee?
No, dickhead.
Suck a dick. Oh, sorry. You're gonna want to bleep that one.
And that happens though in the promo world. Like it happens. You'll get stuff you don't like, and like everyone chooses to go about it a different way. And I appreciate it. But like I said, like I don't not like I like you do that. Like I'm just like I have no energy to do extra stuff. So I'm like you're really gonna pick one.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then we're gonna.
Well, and I'm also like I'm to the point too where like I just made a post not too long ago that I'm not gonna do like I'm not pushing glass reviews anymore.
Yeah.
Like unless a glass company wants to send me something free once a month, I'm not pushing this shit anymore. So unless you're gonna send me a piece of glass to show off to my community once a month, I'm not fucking pimping your glass anymore. And I'm not pimping anything anymore unless you're sending me something once a fucking month or you're paying me fucking money. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? And
That's kind of
Yeah,
how.
our time in
that's where
our
I'm at. That's
audience
where
is
I'm at
too
because
valuable to be
we're
wasted on
doing
people.
the podcast, we're doing promotions, we're doing
Yeah,
live streaming. I'm getting
it's
ready to do
time.
IRL stuff. I'm working full time.
Yeah,
Kids, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's all
Get the
time and
fuck
energy.
out of here, bro.
It's all time and energy, and
And
that's
the
kind of like what
problem,
happens with like on Instagram. Is like that you're just like time,
yeah.
energy.
Well, and the problem is a lot of people will undervalue them fucking selves too, which makes all these companies think that they can undervalue everybody. And I got news for it. If you try to undervalue me, I'm not fucking pimping your shit, and I don't want your free shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
like so that's kind of what happened with like me on Instagram. Like I was big like on Instagram for like a good few
Uh-huh.
years, a good 3 to 4 years. I was like growing and like getting promotions, and I eventually was getting paid at one time from like
Right.
two companies, but it was because
Yep.
I liked them and I supported
Yeah.
them. Not I
Absolutely.
wasn't like it was like I said, like I wasn't gonna take money from someone unless I truly was like this is I like
Yeah.
them.
Absolutely.
Like I
Yeah.
truly support
Yeah.
this.
For sure. For
But
sure.
I was getting like free promos or whatever. But like that. I would see like eventually I would see a company. I'd be like, well, they're giving one to everyone. So what am I promoting?
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
everyone
Like
has one.
if you're just handing that shit out like
Yeah.
it means
So
nothing. You know what
yeah,
I'm
and then
saying?
eventually that, and then
They're
eventually
just
that, the company
blanketing creators with 10% codes
or
and
or
locking,
companies would reach out
especially
and they
trying to lock them down for a fucking year or some
yeah
bullshit
they
with
would give
for
you
a
like a
10% code.
stipulation. They'd be like, one company was like, I need you to post 3 times or whatever. I was like, you're
Mm.
giving me a free bong. I will post how many times I want to. I was like,
Yeah.
you're not paying me to do nothing.
Yeah. If you
I was
send me
like,
a fucking baggie of gummies or a fucking drink or something and I post one video, that's what you get. If I post
that's
two, that's what
yeah
you get. You know,
yeah.
and I respect it, like the amount that you send me, I try to feel I try to make it feel like I put in the amount, like whatever the amount is you sent me, I'm going to put in that amount of work. And once I feel like I've reached that amount of work, my job's fucking done.
Yeah. I feel
And
like,
so,
and I feel like that's not wrong because, like, because, like, at one point I was kind of going a little bit above and beyond, and I was like, dude, what am I doing? I'm breaking my back,
yeah.
not making money on this just for weed glass. To what? To what? I
Well,
was like,
yeah, and a lot of times the fucking glass and shit ain't even free anyway. They're just wanting to give you a discount on the glass.
I
That's
know.
not how I fucking rock, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm just done with it. Like, if I'm not like all that bullshit, like I'm not well, and plus promotions is like I think of it as like my third form of content.
Yeah.
Like, cause I don't have a first and second anymore. It used to be gaming, then the podcast came along, and then promotions started. My promotional stuff has just started. I just started getting into it. I've just
Yeah.
started doing any kind of promotions. I've been streaming gaming for 6 years. The podcast is a couple years old now, and then this is all promotional stuff is brand new. So to me, it's my third. It's a new form of content for me. I'm just learning. And
If my if my laptop dies, I'll just turn it
oh,
off.
you're good. Shit, we've already been going an hour. We can fucking end anyway. I'm just
I didn't even.
bullshitting and
It
stuff.
just give me the warning. My laptop is like
Yep.
so shitty on battery. It's so annoying though. Like,
Yeah, we
cause
can
like
cut it
I'll
right
be
here.
like,
Yep. I
what?
well, we can end right now. Shit, we've already been going over an hour, so it don't
Oh,
even matter.
that's up to
But
you guys. I don't care.
my last little fucking thing is I guess what we were talking about to end on
Yeah.
it would be to for everybody out there that's doing promotions and creators and putting in a lot of work and actually trying to do different types of content instead of you know what I'm saying, and really putting in work and whatnot, that don't undervalue yourself.
No,
These
no.
companies need you just as much, if not more than you need them. A hundred
They do
percent.
need they do need you more
A
because you literally
hundred
because like you
percent.
said, like, dude, I put in so there was companies that I would go and do creative things. I would dress up. I would make a whole
Right.
reel, right? I'm doing time and energy. That's a whole lot of stuff
Yeah,
for
and it doesn't take
free.
big followings either because I don't have a
No.
big fucking following. But you know what? Everybody that follows me has a little fucking following or a medium-sized following or whatever. And
Or
Uh-huh.
big
the more
followings.
you get
Yeah, or
supporting,
some big.
more people you get supporting you through that network and retweeting your stuff and liking your things and stuff, then you're it's not just your community plus that community plus the next community. It just keeps going on down. So
It's funny,
um,
like I
these
don't
creators
pay
need to
attention.
realize their value. A lot of
Yeah.
times, I think they
I don't pay
undervalue
attention
themselves
to
a
who
lot.
I'm responding to on X normally.
Right.
If I see your post and I like what it says, I'll respond to it. I don't care. Like
I don't
I
respond to
just
all
realized
that
that.
I like because I don't want to be a fucking weirdo because most of them are booties and stuff.
See, that's my feed is not the same as your feed, dickhead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys don't have the same feed. You're not on the same end.
We're not on the same algorithm, buddy.
Oh, oh,
Trust in
I
that.
guarantee you, three or four posts in, I see a boob or a butt. I promise you.
Yeah, I
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I only see those. There's a
It might
couple.
be Rastas.
There's a couple I see.
We just by
often.
default happen to see Rastas.
I'm sorry,
All
Dom.
right.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm
We love
sorry.
you.
No. We're done.
We love you.
We're
We
done.
love you, Dom.
I'm done.
I'm so
We're done.
Until next time, motherfuckers, 2 Fridays. Rasta, we love you. Thank you for coming on the show. Dolph, we love you, even though we like to interrupt you and fuck with you a lot. And
Like
you
and
do a great
subscribe,
job
bitches.
at editing. Like and subscribe. Follow Rasta. We'll have fucking links below. And, yeah, 2 Fridays podcast, baby. Let's go.
very good.